You know, we build a lot of crazy stuff. Skyscrapers that touch the clouds, tunnels that burrow through mountains, bridges that seem to hang in midair, but then you got covered bridges, just these sturdy wooden structures with a roof over a bridge. Seems kind of redundant, right? Like, if the bridge works, why does it need a house on top? Well, grab your tool belt and let's dig into this head-scratcher. We're diving deep into the world of covered bridges, and trust me, it's way more interesting than it sounds. We're talking real-deal engineering, folks. These bridges weren't built for looks, they were built to last. And to understand why, we gotta think back to a time before steel and concrete ruled the world. Back then, wood was king, and wood, my friends, needs a little TLC if you want it to survive out in the elements. Not so fast. Now some folks will tell you those roofs were all about keeping travelers dry. And sure, a little rain protection never hurt anyone. But let's be real, if you were crossing a river in a covered wagon, you were already soaked. No, the real reason for covering bridges goes way beyond keeping a few hats dry. It's all about protecting the most important part of the bridge, the wooden structure itself. Think about it. Wood exposed to rain, snow, sun, all that jazz, it rots, warps, cracks, basically throws a fit. Not exactly a recipe for a long-lasting bridge, right? But put a roof over that bad boy, and suddenly you're talking about a whole different ballgame. You're shielding that wood from the worst Mother Nature can dish out, and that, my friends, is the real secret to a bridge that stands the test of time. See, back in the day, wood was the go-to building material. Plentiful, strong, and relatively easy to work with. But wood also comes with its own set of challenges. It's like that friend who's a lot of fun but needs constant supervision. Leave it out in the rain too long and it's game over. That's where the covered bridge comes in. That roof? That's like wood's personal bodyguard, protecting it from the elements and keeping it in tip-top shape. Suddenly, you're not just talking about a bridge that lasts a few years, you're talking generations. And that, in a nutshell, is the genius of the covered bridge. It's simple, elegant, and it works. Now let's talk snow. Anyone who's ever shoveled their driveway knows snow is heavy. And when you're talking about a bridge, that weight adds up fast. An open wooden bridge? It's basically a giant snow catcher just begging for trouble. But a covered bridge? That roof acts like a shield, deflecting the snow and keeping the load manageable. That roof isn't just keeping things dry, it's preventing catastrophic collapse. It's the difference between a bridge that stands strong and one that crumbles under pressure. And that's what I love about good engineering. It's about solving problems you didn't even know you had, and doing it in a way that just makes sense. And speaking of problems, let's talk about ice. Ice can turn a perfectly good bridge into a death trap faster than you can say Jack Frost. It adds weight, it makes surfaces slick, and it can cause all sorts of structural damage. But guess what? Covered bridges have an answer for that too. That roof that protects the wood from rain and snow, it also prevents ice from building up on the bridge's deck. No ice means safer travel for horses and carriages, and less wear and tear on the bridge itself. It's a win-win situation, and another example of the practical ingenuity of covered bridges. Nay way. Now you might have heard that covered bridges were designed to calm horses down. The story goes that horses, being prey animals, would freak out when they saw rushing water below. And sure, some horses are spookier than others, but the truth is, horses were working animals. They cross bridges all the time, covered or not. The calming effect of covered bridges is more likely due to the enclosed, sheltered feeling they provide. It's like walking from a bright open field into a dim forest. Your senses adjust, and you naturally feel a sense of calm. So, while covered bridges might have offered a moment of respite for nervous horses, it wasn't their primary function. At their peak, there were over 10,000 covered bridges across the United States. These weren't just rural curiosities, they were vital arteries of transportation, connecting communities and facilitating trade. Each one a testament to the ingenuity and craftsmanship of the people who built them. Today, only a fraction of those bridges remain. But they stand as a reminder of a time when things were built to last. They're more than just bridges. They're pieces of history, whispering stories of a bygone era. So next time you see a covered bridge, take a minute to appreciate the engineering genius behind it. It's a testament to the power of simple solutions and the enduring beauty of a job well done.